And we are following the breaking news in that roller coaster death at Universal's Epic Universe. It's been a breaking afternoon of new information. In the last hour, deputies releasing the incident report and dispatch audio from the moments leading up to this 32-year-old's death. Kevin Zavala, again wheelchair bound, completely able to take that roller coaster ride according to the rules of the person that made this. It was allowed and it was wheelchair accessible, but again, we don't know exactly what happened to him and why. Good evening, I'm Greg Warmoth.
And I'm Kirsten Delgado. We first told you about this on Eyewitness News for an hour ago. We've continued now to listen to the dispatch calls from that night. We have live team coverage for you on this breaking news story. Channel 9's Sabrina Majori is live for us outside of Epic Universe, but we start with Channel 9's Nick Papantonis live for us in studio. Nick, we heard some of that audio in the last hour. What else are we now learning?
You know, the report confirmed Kevin Zavala had that prior spinal injury. There are pictures of him in the wheelchair on the GoFundMe for his family. We've shown them to you at this point. The audio from dispatchers that we reviewed is grim. A first responder saying, quote, "It is not looking good." Deputies told us there were no 911 calls because guests have to put their phones in lockers to get on the ride. First responders called in for Zavala around 9:20 Wednesday night after he rode the Stardust Racers ride at Epic Universe. The report said his girlfriend of 10 years was with him. Here's the message first responders relayed to dispatchers.
We were told to respond to a patient with a laceration and was unresponsive. We got there, he is not breathing, and CPR is in progress.
The cause of Zavala's death is still very much unknown. We don't know if his spinal injury contributed to it. Witnesses also spoke to us about seeing metal near his seat. It could take a while for confirmation to come out. Florida's laws changed 2 years ago. We used to be able to get preliminary investigation reports into accidents that were released within weeks. The law, SB 904, prevents records from being released until the investigations are complete, which can take 6 months. In the studio, I'm Nick Papantonis.
We continue our team coverage on this breaking news story with Channel 9's Sabrina Majori. She's live for us outside of Epic Universe. And Sabrina, today you heard from some of the loved ones of Kevin Zavala.
And Kirsten, you can only imagine how difficult this has been for his family and loved ones. I was texting with one of his cousins, messaging her earlier today. She told me Kevin was a one-of-a-kind, caring person, a loving brother, uncle, and son. Wise beyond his years, with a heart full of compassion, love, and understanding, is how family and friends describe 32-year-old Kissimmee resident Kevin Zavala. Family members choosing to remember Zavala through photos like this, capturing his big smile and presence his family says lit up every room. The family GoFundMe says his absence leaves a space no one can fill after he was killed in an accident following a ride on Stardust Racers.
Cast members just started screaming, "Get out, get off the coaster."
Tommy Italiano says he was on the coaster Wednesday during the accident. He says he saw what appeared to be detached metal near Zavala's seat.
It looked like a paneling from the back of the seat detached off.
The medical examiner said Zavala's death was caused by multiple blunt impact injuries. Specifics absent from the incident report released Friday. Theme park expert Danny Cox has ridden the coaster multiple times. It reaches speeds over 62 miles per hour and sends passengers up 133 feet into the air.
When you hit that height, even though you're strapped in, you're going to feel yourself almost weightlessness.
This safety guide warning people with heart conditions, expectant mothers, and those with back pain to not ride the coaster. The ride closed Thursday and again Friday. Barricades up and employees seen blocking the entrance. Now, again, no one is getting on or off of Stardust Racers behind us in the distance today. Universal's ride safety guide says Stardust Racers was wheelchair accessible. It is wheelchair accessible, I should say, with a device to help those in wheelchairs get on the ride. Of course, a lot of information we are still going through here, but for now, reporting live in Orange County, I'm Sabrina Majori, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Sabrina, thank you. And I know you'll stay on top of all the new developments here. A GoFundMe page has been set up for the grieving family of Kevin Zavala. Just what a heartbreaking week this has been, just so difficult. And the community is coming together to, again, wrap our arms around them with this money raised to help pay for the funeral arrangement. $17,000 right now. The family's modest goal is to raise $28,000 to help with their arrangements.
The last major death at an attraction here in Central Florida was back in 2022. 14-year-old Tyree Sampson fell from the drop tower at Icon Park. Now, investigators later determined that Sampson's harness was improperly adjusted for larger passengers, and that allowed him to fall out of that 400-foot drop ride. A jury later found manufacturer neglect and awarded Sampson's family more than $300 million. That ride never reopened and was taken down 2 years ago. Of course, we're staying on top of every development in this investigation. We'll continue our team coverage coming up on Eyewitness News at 6. Of course, you can always download the WFTV app for updates right to your phone.